Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. So today I want to show you guys a quick update of my dividend portfolio on Robinhood. And the reason why I'm doing this is because one of my dividend stocks took a dividend cut. So now I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be buying and selling, and also give you an overall update of the total returns. It's not much, but the reason why I have this portfolio to begin with is just to offset my car expense. And if you are brand new here, feel free to watch a couple of my videos, link down below. I just use this because I bought a Prius and I'm using this as a collateral for the Prius itself. So without further ado, I'm gonna just go ahead and jump to one of my websites that I use. So currently, if you've been following me, you know that I use dogsofthedow.com to check out a quick update of the dividend yields and also the companies in the Dow Jones. And this is not sponsored by them by all means. It's just a good website that I use. So right now, if I were to look at this, so if you know my dividend strategy is basically choosing a low price point and with a high dividend yield. So if I were to go to dogsofthedow.com, I have this right now. Verizon is one of them. 3Ms is one of them right over here. Walgreens is one of them. Dow is one of them. And Cisco is one of them. So the low price point are basically these 5 stocks that I just mentioned. And then the dividend yields are pretty high. So basically I'm choosing the high dividend yields. Feel free to watch my couple previous videos in the past. I talk about why I specifically chose these, because they have high returns in terms of dividends. And obviously, if you've been following me, you know already that one of the dividends got cut, and it's Intel. So right now, Intel right over here. Let me go to Intel. Intel has a dividend yield of 1.7. Earlier in a couple of weeks ago, it was around, I think it was around 5%, but they slashed their dividends drastically actually. And so now I have to let go of Intel and replace it with 3M. And as you could tell, 3M is on one of the lists with a high dividend yield right over here of over 5%. So I'm going to be replacing that. So if I go take you back to my Robinhood account right over here. So currently, if I scroll, actually it's right over here, the stocks right over here. Ignore the Tesla, ignore Apple, ignore VOO. This is just something I have for safety. And right over here, if you look closely at this, there's a VZ, Verizon, Walgreens, Intel, Dow, and Cisco right over here. These returns are not looking so good, but these are for long hold, by the way. And I did get maybe 2% off of this before starting purchasing Intel. So this is good. So I'm going to be selling Intel as of today because the dividends dipped down to 1.7%, and I'm replacing it with 3M. So I'm going to go ahead and hit sell Intel right over here. So you can see it live, sell all. So it's about 171 share and some change right over here. So estimated credit is about $2,000. So I did make, I guess if you want to call it, make a little bit off of it. And the reason why I have the 0.002 something share is because I do have reinvest all the dividends I get, it's reinvested back into the stocks. So that's why I have it. So I'm going to hit sell, and your order is complete. And I'm going to hit done, and that's it. So I don't have, let's see, buying power. Now my buying power went up. Let's go back to the home page. So right now I only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of my dividends right over here. So Intel is gone. I made a couple percentage right off of that. So which is good because I didn't lose money on that trade. And then now I'm going to go to 3M. And now let me give you a brief background 3Ms right over here. So payout ratio 62%, which is nice. They've been increasing their dividends or paying their dividends for over 66 years, which is strong. They pay quarterly, and the dividend yield is a sweet 5.9%. Which is good. And if I scroll down a little bit, one thing that sucks is that I missed the ex-dividend date. It was in, let's see, down here in February. So I'm not going to be getting paid out for, this next one. Actually, let me look at Intel real quick, the ex-dividend date. I might have sold too soon. Okay, so I was in it. So ex-dividend date was in February. So I'm going to be collecting dividends on that one as well. And then this one is on February, so I missed that. So the next one's coming up is going to be on May right over here. So that's totally fine. So currently it's trading at 101. So I'm going to be going back to Robinhood. Where is Robinhood? Robinhood right over here. And I'm going to actually go search 3M. MMM. 3M right over here. So if it's trading at 100, I want to buy $2,000 worth of it. So I would select shares. I'll put 20 right over here. That's about $2,000 in the costs. I'm gonna review this order, placing it here. Everything seems good. I'm just gonna hit buy actually, and hit done. All right, I think it went through. Go back to my accounts. Nothing too dramatic over here, and I have right over here. So I have 20 shares of that, which is equivalent to $2,000. So all of these are about like $2,000 ish. So if I hit Verizon, I know these are all down right over here, but these are long-term plays, and I'm collecting dividends in the meantime. So I think let's go back over here. If I were to hit sell, these are 50 shares. Yeah, that seems about right, about like $2,000 in terms of stocks. Let's see, let me do the math real quick. 1,900 in terms of market value, because it dropped down 5%. So that's pretty much it in terms of my dividend portfolio. I give you guys an update. I did collect some dividends along the way for these stocks because it's been a while since I held it, and they do pay out quarterly. So if you have any questions about dividends in general, I'll put some videos for dividends in my description, and you can watch that. And also feel free to leave a comment, drop a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer them. Anyways, so I'll catch you all next week. Signing out.